Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Transwest Truck Trailer RV. We're located in Frederick, Colorado. My name is Larry Vickers. To get a hold of me, simply call the office at 303-684-3404. In today's video, we're primarily going to focus on safety and what makes the M2106 basically the safest option on the market today. And along with that, we're going to take a look at a very nice truck as well. This is a Freightliner M2106. This truck is brand new. The conversion is Summit Hauler. So as we start today and take a look from the side view, the biggest safety advantage you see here is simply the size and the mass of this truck. And why is that important? Well, if we're in our travels and we're in an accident, the chances of walking away in a vehicle like this are substantially higher than, say, a pickup truck. So there's a huge safety advantage in itself, simply the size of the vehicle. Now, as we take a look directly in front, let's take a look at the windshield. We will see another huge safety advantage. Guys, there's 2,500 square inches of glass on that windshield. So that makes visibility simply outstanding. If you take to the fact the size and the height of the vehicle, coupled with the size of that windshield, not only can you see things directly in front of you, but coming at you as well. So therefore, that is a big safety advantage. As we take a look at the truck, the hood is made of compressed fiberglass. So that really makes it really thick and tough. We had a hailstorm come through that just demolished the pickups, and you really couldn't tell that anything had happened to the Freightliners. As we go on down, we find tow hooks located on each side. Plus, you can see the size of the bumper is incredibly larger than a pickup. Now, the bumper is broken into 3 parts. So if you are in an accident and ding this up, you can simply replace that without having to replace the entire bumper. As we come on over, we can see an additional air intake right here, which allows extra air into that engine. That is the Cummins 8.9 liter engine. It is coupled with the Allison 3200 TRV transmission. This offers 360 horsepower and 1,050 foot-pounds of torque. A couple of things to notice under here. If we do leave lights on or something happens and that battery dies, we can jump start it from underneath the hood. Simply hook our cables up right there. This is the fuel water separator located here. Another safety advantage to this truck is if we are under there doing things, maybe doing a pre-trip inspection, and a gust of wind comes up, see how that stops? It's not going to slam underneath us. The only way to get this hood all the way down is to manually force it down. Underneath here is the block heater. In addition to that, it comes with 2 50-gallon fuel tanks. There's one on each side. As the truck is sitting in rest, as it is now, that fuel is going to balance itself out. However, when you fuel up your truck, you're going to want to do that independently. It also comes with a 6-gallon DEF tank located under there. As we take a look at the driver's side, the seats are an incredibly soft leather. These are the most comfortable seats on the market today. The truck also comes with air ride for the driver and passenger, and you can make those adjustments right here. This is for the heated seats. This is for the lumbar to let air in and out of the back of the seat. It comes with a kill switch located there, It's just a good practice to get into when you're done driving for the day, to hit that kill switch to prevent any stray voltage going through the truck. As you can see, it's designed to start from the ground. There's a little pedal right there. And what that does is adjust the steering wheel when you're sitting in the driver's seat. As we take a look at the back seat makes down into a bed, which does meet all DOT requirements in terms of a bed. And you can simply go back up into a normal seat. Underneath here is a battery trickle charger, which basically that assists the batteries in maintaining power. As you can see, the storage compartment is diamond plated, and it comes with a hookup for an air hose right there. So as we come around and take a look directly behind the truck, we're going to talk about some more safety advantages. This is the first one. This is the rear tire balancer. So as you can hear, it comes with BBs inside there and a little bit of hydraulic oil. So as you pick up speed and as you gain momentum, that's going to balance the entire rotating mass. So obviously everything is safer if everything is completely balanced. In addition to that, it will prolong tire life up to 40%, plus make it a more comfortable ride for everyone. Let's look at a couple of U-joints, okay? This is the one for this truck. This is the U-joint for a pickup. So with as much weight as you're towing, coupled with how much torque is involved, which one of those is safer? Obviously, the advantage goes here. Now let's take a look at a couple of brake pads. Okay, this is the one for this truck. This is for an F350. So which one of those is going to give you more stopping power? This one or here? Obviously, the advantage goes to the Freightliner. Now let's take a look a little bit at the truck. We're going to start at the top and work our way back. Right up there in the middle is the backup camera. As we come on down and take a look directly behind the bed, we can put an additional storage compartment right here. Those are already pre-made and ready to go. You can see where there's a couple of holes already drilled. Now, in terms of the bed of the truck, obviously this one is diamond plated. With enough notice, I can actually get that so the bed is completely lined. In addition to that, if you want to go ahead and purchase this truck and have us line the bed for you, that is certainly an option that is available. Now you can see where there was a trough basically cut out of the bed. And the reason for that is I've seen tons of trucks come through that didn't have that, with the back of this all beat up. So that makes your life easier in terms of hooking up your truck. This does come with a gooseneck ball, but a high percentage of the people that buy these go ahead and put the Hensley hitch in them. That is a hitch with airbags. So when you're in your travels, the trailer is basically riding on air compared to metal on metal. As we come on back and down, we see a row of lighting running all the way across. In addition to that, you can hook up 2 more cameras. It uses the Voyager system. So you can implement a couple of cameras running on the sides or wherever you choose to do that, but you can hook up to 2 more cameras. And finally, right here is for a bumper pull trailer. As we continue around, an additional thing that the summit hauler conversion brings to the table, which is a safety advantage. There's over 1,000 pounds put over that rear axle. And the reason for that is if you're in your travels and you happen to not be towing at the time, and let's just say you hit a rainstorm, that extra weight on the back is going to help prevent hydroplaning, because obviously the truck isn't balanced. There's a lot more weight on the front than the back. So by putting an extra weight over that rear axle helps in terms of hydroplaning, and if you do find yourself in mud, that helps you get out of it. As we take a look from the side view, another safety advantage is how this truck lights itself up at night. We can see a whole row of lights running across the bottom, plus you have lighting right there as well. This is a view of the passenger seat. Again, air ride, heated seat, and lumbar. This gives us access to the cab air filters right underneath there. As we take a look back here, the big thing to notice is just how much room and space is involved. That, coupled with the fact that we have the most comfortable seats on the market, really makes those long trips feel like nothing. Well, let's crawl on in and take a closer look. So this really shows us the visibility of the truck and just how outstanding it is, from the capability of being able to see things coming from the front and from the sides as well. Now, if we could take a look at the mirrors, as you can see, there's a smaller one located underneath, which basically does very well in terms of getting things, seeing objects in our blind spot. Now, right up here is the backup camera. So if you are traveling without a trailer, a lot of my customers go ahead and leave that on. So you can see what's coming up behind you. The mirror is designed to see what's beside you, and with the visibility at the front, basically you have 360-degree visibility, which that is a very safe element to have. Now, a couple of things to notice about the truck. This is the fan to push air into the back of the cab. This is the engine brake. So when you turn that on, you have two options, high and low. So if it's on high, you actually have about 350 horsepower coming back at you. Well, when are we going to use that? If we're coming down a sharp decline, an example would be we're right next door to the Rocky Mountains. So if we're pulling a trailer and we kick that engine brake on high, not only does that make things safer for you and your family, but everyone on the road as well. Automatic transmission, very simple to drive. Right now we're in neutral with the brake on. When we're ready to go, push the brake, and R for reverse and D for drive, and we're on our way. Cruise control located right here. Intermittent marker lights located here. Now, these do come with a light test button, so you can press that, and basically all the lights outside the cab will light up. So before you head out on your travels, you can use that to make sure that all the lights are working correctly. This is the dump valve located here, the dump switch. So you press that, that lets all the air out of the bed. So when you go to hook up your trailer, you can press that, all the air goes out, drive underneath and put the air back in, and it'll basically hook your trailer up. This is the trailer brake located here. Charge port located right there. Now, these does come pre-equipped for airlines for a trailer located here. So if your trailer does require air, you can simply use this here. As we take a look inside the console, you can see that there's ample storage capability there as well. So if you have any other questions about this truck, please feel free to give me a call. The cell phone number is 970-370-4067. The work extension 303-684-3404. Feel free to email me at larry.vickers@transwest.com. Thanks for tuning in today.